Morning everybody, it's Chris here from Serene Education speaking, and it's the 15th of September. I'm just doing the last of the four majors analysis update for today. The pair in question is the euro against US dollar. I've got it up here on our CTT strategy on a preferred trading platform, Metastock Pro. I'm going to have a quick look at the daily time frame. You'll notice that we've had two consecutive days of up movements, and yesterday in particular saw it push right through a really strong resistance level here at 1290, just above 1290, and subsequently we've closed higher, which bodes well for more upside movement. Now we're in clear water, so the next bet would be the all-time highs here around about 1335, but we've got the 200 period moving average between then at 1325. Just be aware of that. Excuse me. So let's hope we can stay above 1295, 1290. If you can stay above here, then we could see some further upside movement. Let's have a look at our intraday time frames. Confirmation on our 4 hour of that breakout. Hourly, also confirmation of the breakout. Now it needs to stay above 1290, I said. Previous resistance levels, breakout. Do we see a continuation to the upside now? Pullback, which is always known after a significant breakout. Are we going to see a consolidation? Well, we're seeing a consolidation at the moment now. Are we going to see a continuation to the upside? That's the big question. Okay, need to see continue on this one. So ultimately, if it fails to stay above 1295, the last port of call would be 1290, 1291. Needs to stay above this area to still be considered long. Okay, that's an hourly chart. What's our intraday time frame is doing? Well, 5 minutes. Still in that consolidation period, got a higher swing, so it bodes well. As long as it can stay above that higher swing, then we are happy. Okay, see that? Must stay out. It's whipsawing between the 200, but it needs to break higher than that. Excuse me, I'm getting all these. Okay, I daily wanted to break the previous high here at 12, just over 12, sorry, 130350 area. Okay, so got to stay above this trend line, got to stay above 1290 daily, that area there. So if it breaks below this trend line here, we could see a chance to actually grab some tips to the downside, and subsequently maybe a bounce along this area to see further upside movement. However, if we can stay and get another swing high and retest of this trend line and break, we could see it test this all-time high yesterday for the this morning, and we could see potential more upside movement before this afternoon. So be aware. CTC scan, what is it telling us at the moment now? Well, we've got blue across the 5 minute, but the all-important arrow key is missing. 50 minute, we have a bar signal, and that meets our criteria, but we've got testing a 50 period moving average now in the 15 minute. On a 30 minute, we have red, and we've got blues on either side, so no confirmation there. We might find that there's a saving grace in this one on the 30 minute might be our 50 period moving average coming into play now. Okay, so anyway, 1295, you can see that holding it up, and subsequently we might get that arrow signal plus the blue to confirm to the upside. Put all these into play, guys. Make sure everything meets your criteria before you actually trade. Don't trade blind in the market, please. Make sure your money management rules all work out before you trade. We don't only be trading with too much risk in our basket. So important. And all I've got to say is I'll see you tomorrow morning nice and early. And until such time, trade serenely.